Hi everybody, sorry for the late start. We had some things to discuss. David is dealing with some school things, and as with everyday life, work gets in the way. So, with that being said, our story begins with a bit of an after party. After the after party, I'll say it that way. As daybreak, Drakariah is awake. You have a small chat with Nux, but are currently wandering through the city. You left Selene to his devices in the Gilded Coin. The last thing you remembered was he was drinking the entire shop. Nux stayed on the boat on the Sunsetter in an attempt to plan and construct some specific items. Nihilus, you maintained to yourself as everyone was drinking. You pulled yourself away as you were trying to wean off of drinking. So you removed yourself and also went to the Sunsetter for the night. Still staying into your book, but contemplating certain things. Albie was passed out drunk for the night. So it is about 8, 9 in the morning or so. The town is starting to unravel themselves from their drink-induced stupor, as everyone felt the need to celebrate their heroes for not only solving their water issue, but also alleviating the associated draconic issue. You have gained some favor with Agnos, one of the Council of Eight. These citizens have come to revere you as friends and heroes alike. What do you wish to do? The day is yours.
Last night it was me and Nihilus.
You were staying in the boat, yes.
Hey Nihilus,
Wow.
you want to come check out this wood? Check my wood out.
What is this going on about?
I like to turn around like this. It's a plank of wood. It's this man told me it was psychic wood. That like it attunes to psychic. Do your psychic shit with it. Hold it.
Do your psychic shit.
Hold it.
I can already,
Touch my wood.
it feels like there's a person there, but weird. Yeah, I can, sense it with my mind, as if I would be, sensing you.
You
If that makes sense.
You want to make a ring out of it?
Fuck yeah.
That's what we do.
Okay. Both of you make an intelligence check then.
I can do those.
Dice time.
He wants that food, man.
Nat 20! 21!
Well, good job because I got 7.
You've never worked with wood, especially
I've never worked with psychic wood.
especially magically imbued wood. Nihilus, you're actually able to understand the complexity of this wood in that it's not so much bound to itself, but bound to others, like it, to wood, like this beech wood.
God, so weird.
Almost like a root system. It's interlocked and chained to other sets throughout the entire continent. It's eerily at peace and yet sheer chaos in the same span of bark. You don't know if you're actually able to fashion this into wearable wood without causing problems to the wood itself or to the wearer, such as splinters that cause migraines or making you bleed through your ears.
Hey, Nihilus,
Die.
get your servant out. I also call my servant.
10 minutes later.
Do you see this ring? And I like pull off my ring. Shave this ring like this ring. Don't mess up. They don't have a brain, so I'm guessing this will be way easier if they do it. And there's two of them. I feel like now it's just two invisible idiots fighting over a piece of wood. I'm definitely cut like. I don't cut it down.
Since they are basically autonomous. I rolled for that. With two servants working in tangent to try and shave down wood into a wearable ring, it'll take some time, but they should be able to handle it.
I cast my fast working spell on them, so it's big work.
Okay.
Double the speed. So it will still take time.
It's magically imbued wood. It's far more durable than normal wood.
It's like a little nail file.
Pretty much. That is a little bit into the morning.
Can we go to sleep with the servants?
They last for a while, don't they?
I don't have a
Sexual.
What?
Nice sexual.
I'm not talking about that. Damn it! You got asexual. Drakariah bringing home two, man.
I don't see why not, though.
Let's see what. I cast Unseen Servant.
Last for
Come here,
one,
boy.
they last for 1 hour.
1 hour?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to
Hour
like.
of playtime. The invisible man.
Yeah, I'll
Ugh.
keep ritual casting. Nihilus, you wanna stay for a little while and read some books? I got some books that my dad had.
You know, I was really actually looking forward to like getting some Shabbat. But you know, I guess you're right.
The
I
fuck
can
do you
that.
sleep? The fuck did you start sleeping?
I'm not kidding.
Oh, okay, fuck. You got me. Passed. Okay, yeah, we just chill and recast it, and then I guess before I like eventually pass out, I cast
I
it.
mean, you
and
can make a
extend
con check to see if you make it through the day without a problem. Well, throughout the night.
it. I was just gonna cast extended spell for the last one, just have him be up for 2 hours, and then see what happens by the morning.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to bed. At like some not decent hours of night, 10, 11.
Trying to get 8 hours before dawn.
Yeah.
Good fucking luck. Alright, so you're gonna try and maintain unseen servant, but eventually fall asleep.
Oh yeah. I drink. I don't know what you drink.
He's trying to make amends. Throughout the night, there's this calm from the waves washing against the sunsetter's hull. You hear a creak come from the upper deck every once in a while. At some point in the night, you hear heavy footfalls descending from the steps leading to the crew quarters. You see Kotak simply looking around.
Hey,
It's awfully quiet down here.
there's not a lot of people on the boat.
They're all partying. Why are you here?
About to pass out. I got nihilists in here, and well, long story. A piece of wood we found.
I don't need to know what you put in your butt.
Aye. What do you think
I'm curious.
about?
Small dragon.
We killed an adult dragon today. That's why city parties. Question.
Hmm.
You able to like help out with I have this idea. Oh god, I'm drunk. I'm gonna make the boat fly.
Why not cast? How?
I'm gonna do it with I'm gonna pay some people we're casting out a day. It's gonna be a big ritual. Gonna make it a day. Anyways, but that just makes it out a day, and I figure sales make it go forward, but I don't really have a way to make it go up, down, left, right. So I was thinking dragon wings. But they're kind of decomposing in my bag right now. They're kind of all mushed up. So I was wondering, could you kind of help reconform them and maybe, I don't know, just make them solidified dragon wings, or even just the bones would be fine. But could you help me construct them, and I can put some cloth on them, and
Not much of a crafter. Sorry.
you're more of a necromancer, right? So you
I-
work with dead things.
I bring things back from the dead.
So can you?
I can decompose them faster, if that's what you mean.
Yes, we.
Why didn't you use a balloon?
It has a balloon.
Alright.
500 years.
Different time frame.
It's a balloon.
It's a round thing. Made out of cloth or something sturdy. And you fill it with hot air.
Okay.
And it floats.
Hot?
Aye.
Hot?
You ever seen the floating lanterns?
Ah, oui, you light the candle in the middle and it
Same concept.
just large. I feel like you need a lot of fire to float a lot of weight though.
A lot.
Oh, so we need something. No, yeah, this is way better. Never mind. But I'm not going to make big balloon. We would need a dragon basically firing it.
Or a giant bonfire in the middle of your ship.
I'm good. Doesn't sound great to fly in the air and giant bonfire.
Mm.
Sounds like big explosion about to happen.
I've seen them happen. Wrong substance. At least that's what I was told. Something called methane. I don't know. It smells like ass.
That would be fat. Farts are flammable. I know that.
Flying bow powered by farts. That's actually funny.
We. Is it a fart monster?
Yeah, no.
But either way, can you help with this tomorrow?
I don't see why not.
Take a good back. Also,
Don't thank me yet.
has that hammer come back?
Right. Close. That's a thing. You hold out his hand, there's a tiny little hammer that manifests within his palm.
Can I see that for a little while?
No.
Promise to give it back better.
No.
Okay.
See you in the morning. He turns.
I'm gonna make one more item.
Okay.
It's for Kotak. I'm just showing you what it looks like. I'm just gonna tell you a brief thing of what I'm gonna do, because it's gonna be relatively simple.
It's a black hammer that contains part of his soul. Wait.
Wait, what?
You're not wrong. Why did that story connect with you guys? He dies and comes back all the time. That's cool,
Yeah, that shit's cool.
That cool. The night continues on. Drakariah. Morning arrives. You bid your adieus to Selene within the gilded coin as he continues to drink.
I think I went back to the ship before morning.
You did. You checked in on Nux and he was busy doing stuff.
Oh, I gave you something. Oh, I like it. I've noticed you pumping. Oh, hey! Here!
What?
Here's a coin.
For what?
It's shit, what did they say? Feather token. Basically, you know when I can snap my fingers and you stop falling?
Yeah.
It's like feather fall. It's that spell, but it's in a coin. So in case you ever fall off your dragon again. So just
I don't know. It was on the table and then you moved it.
Oh, I put it on your laptop. That's
keep it on your body, and if you start falling, put it out. Pull that out of your pocket. You don't have a lot of pockets. I could put it on a necklace. I don't know.
Put it on a necklace for me.
Okay. I put it on a necklace with 2 rubies. So I got 2 more rubies left.
Coda.
Alright. Featherfall coin?
Yeah.
Feather token.
Oh, yeah.
Grants you Featherfall once per day. Recharges at the dawn. Pretty useful.
With my leftover strip, I'm going to make a metal rod, and then I'm going to shape a dragon tooth. And then, yeah, well, fuck that. And then the little hammer, I'll make it like a little compartment where you can just stick his hand in, and then the hammer, like as it grows, will fill that slot, and then he can break free, and he'll take his hammer again. It's just a dragon tooth, but there you go. Now you can like at least have something a little bit bigger than your hammer, and that's no magic until he puts his hammer in. So there you go. As soon as I was like, wait, does he have his weapon? No. Okay, done. I want to do something with a dragon tooth.
Punch things with necrotic energy. That's what he was going to do for a while.
I'll kill you with my fists. I summon you. Put up here.
Morning arrives. The town slowly pulling itself out of its drunken lull. The docks get whipped up into movement as they start bustling, putting out storage. Stalls are opening back up. The market slowly coming into full swing. Everyone's in better conditions now that their water supply is back up and running. Albie is nowhere to be seen. Neither is Selene. But it seems to be a very peaceful day. Drakariah, as you are wandering through town, you begin to catch curious whispers. Seems that someone by the name of Mama Rada is trying to petition her way into the Council of 8. You catch rumors that why would a brothel mother try and be on basically a council of captains? As you wander through the city, folk recognize you and gruntly thank you for your efforts in returning their water. Some people give you free food. Some fruits, some bananas. Someone even somehow manages to give you a freshly baked loaf of bread.
Sweet.
Until eventually, a young human looks to be about late teens, dressed in monk attires, brown robes, holding a pendant with a 9-pointed star emblazoned on it. Bumps into you, stumbles for a second, and goes, "Oh, excuse me, miss. May I ask, would you happen to be heading east anytime soon?"
Which way are we headed? We're gonna go to the north
We were
or to the sky.
the Sky City.
The sky city.
I mean, we were, but I don't know where that is, to be honest.
Gotta go find it.
It's the sky, so we could be going east to be straight up.
I don't know. It's all up in the air.
That's what you did there.
The puns keep coming. I'm gonna start rolling d4s. Oh,
Like, inspiration,
well, sorry to bother you. I'm trying to head east. No one really wants to give a helping hand to a low apostate. You have a good day.
Apostate. Why are you trying to head east?
Well, as you can clearly see, he guises to himself. Oh, something in my eye. Sorry. I am a follower of the church, but no one seems to be a fan of that out here.
Understandably so. Church isn't always so nice to free-thinking folk.
See, that's what gets the ire of the church. We do. We even have the 9 pledges, the 9 commandments that allow free thinking, but everyone assumes that when you follow a doctrine, it doesn't allow freedom. It does. You must adhere to those, though.
Pause. Would Drakariah know of the slavery and all of that in Cathedral?
Slavery is commonplace. It's more heavily used out east.
In Cathedral area, right?
Particularly Cathedral, yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, sure. I guess, but why? Sorry, hold on. I gotta think. And if you wanna do that, go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you.
And that's exactly it. It's given. The church is getting a bad rap for certain conducts, but if you look at the entire history of what is Falsea now, that doesn't give anyone really a way out. It's portrayed through all people. All of its people follow certain ways of living, from thievery to wanton murder, and he then begins to just stutter over himself. He's really at a loss for what he's trying to say.
Hey kid, I put my hand on him, just like calm down, breathe. I know you have all the words in your head, and I'm willing to listen, but you gotta breathe and just relax and slow down.
As you try and calm him down, you notice that the cloak belies what's underneath. He is rail thin. Surprisingly, you're amazed at how he's able to keep standing.
By the way, I did not eat any of the food that I was given. Are you hungry? Here, have this loaf of bread.
He holds it and he eyes it for longer than you really think he should. He doesn't quite know what to do with himself right now. He looks back up and there's and his eyes are wet, almost like he's on the verge of crying. This is what I mean. This is nothing but sheer kindness, one of the major tenets of the church, and yet I've been here in town for days and have never seen kindness. I've never received it. I've been giving it, healing the sick, for what I can, and I've gained nothing in return. He breaks half. He gives it back to you.
That's your problem. You're in a town of barters. They will take what you give them. And they will continuously take. Believe me, I know. And continuously take and take and take and take and take until you require something in return.
But that's not fair. That's paying for.
I used to be in this town before I left it. And there was and some of my friends fell ill to some ailment. And they were taken to a priest. And he healed them out of the kindness of their heart, but to help replenish his strength and rebuild the church that was in rubble there, he asked for a payment in return. You can't continue going on asking for nothing in return and hoping somebody will give you something. Because not everybody is a good-hearted citizen like yourself. Especially, like, you need to eat and drink. Like, this frail thinness is just not healthy. And you continuously expending your life force to do so without getting anything in return is just not healthy whatsoever.
You see that he's thinking. And as he's thinking, a bunch of children, some town rats, scream and yell as they run by you, as children do. One of them trips and falls. He rushes over to the child, kneels down, picks the kid back up, dusts it off, gives the kid the half of the bread that you denied, and pushes him off. He stands back up. The world's not fair. But there need to be people naive as the priests used to say, like me. That you should just give for the sake of giving. But you're not wrong. The world needs balance.
You can totally give for the sake of giving. On some instances, you need to give for the sake of getting something back. Food, for example. Put meat on those bones. Goodness. I'm too skinny. Eat something.
Eat more.
Read
He slowly
the first barbarian.
he starts digging into the piece of bread, taking small nibbles at a time. There's a slight chuckle, but he's still eating away.
What can if I could talk? How did you come about following that 9-pointed star that you have hanging on your chest there?
I'm an orphan. The church took me in. Was found in the streets. Father Grigori found me. Brought me to the High Wind Orphanage, and I was there for most of my life. And when I became of age, they sent me on pilgrimage to find and aid those that need the light, he said.
Do you know what happened to Father Grigori now?
I haven't been back to the city in over a year.
Definitely don't know what has happened to Father Grigori.
I might be dead. Tells me to stay.
I hear the rumors. He died. He's changed. He's doing weird things.
Yeah, like building an army.
You know, unless I see it, I don't believe it.
No, I understand. I didn't believe a lot of things too until I saw them, and I'm just at this point, I'm gonna start believing before I see them, because like half the shit that I've seen, you'd be perplexed. Your mind would combust.
Blow your mind.
I grew up for the church, by the church, and I need to do everything in my strength to help, to adhere to what they taught me.
And what did they teach you?
Kindness envelops all. The light does not lean in one way or the other, just like the sun. It bathes all in its light.
Well, that's a nice teaching.
So, even one of demon blood like you deserved the light.
Yeah, I just don't have demon blood in me. But okay.
And everyone, as he looks around, from the smallest gnome to the tallest of Goliaths, even to centaurs, as he looks over and you actually see a black centaur walking through the streets. Everyone deserves it.
No, you didn't. That better not be her. I am not ready.
It's male.
Okay.
It's jet black though.
Feel my emotions.
The kid eats more of the bread. Crumbs are all over his face, what looks to be like beginning of peach fuzz. He dusts himself off. Well, I appreciate the bread.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have much on me, I'm afraid, but I can offer a prayer.
You don't have to pray for me. It's okay. I don't really believe in that anyways. But here, she hands him 3 platinum.
Christ.
Go eat something.
You look hungry.
As you hand him the platinum, his eyes are as big as dinner plates. You get the feeling he's never seen this amount of money in his life. You probably get the feeling he's never seen gold in his life. He's flabbergasted, and he has no idea what to say. He just takes in his hand, gives a slight nod and a bow, and
Hey, and don't give it out to anybody. That is for you. Okay.
he walks into the ever-growing crowd.
And then I go wander off to the centaur.
Even amongst the packed crowd, the centaur stands out. Taller than some of the Goliaths within the docks. All these wandering eyes seem to be following it as you come up to it. It's trotting along. Strapped in leathers, there's a sword on its hip side. Looks to just be scanning.
Hey, what you scanning for?
Why you ask, little one?
I'm just curious. I've never seen a black centaur before.
If you have.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to be like related to this like black centaur who's some? I think they call her like the horseman of death. Would you? I just hear stories. I'm curious.
Rumors.
Those are all rumors?
Just rumors.
Oh, okay. So what brought you here?
None you.
Right, stooge. Suit yourself. I go back to the gaming tavern.
Okay. By this point, Nux, you pull yourself awake. Slightly hungover, but not terrible. You've definitely had worse. Drinking yourself to sleep is not a good habit to get into.
Fair, true, understandable.
But you see in the middle of the room, there is a completed black wood ring.
Oh, nice.
As you hold it, it gives off this weird motion, like it's almost delayed. But just by fractions of a second.
Nice! Nice! Nice!
Right here.
What?
Serious. Wake up!
I'm awake.
I got your ring.
Oh.
It does weird things. Put it on. Look at my finger. Whoosh.
I'm even gonna cast Identify on it first.
Cursed. You done fucked yourself.
You've got no right arm.
And you start, this tree starts growing out of your finger.
Take the ring to remove the effect. What ring?
No, you slowly notice that it has roots
What
in
ring?
it.
What arm?
What is life?
My arm hurts. What
arm?
You've ever had.
You
You never had an arm.
It was just always a branch to the wind.
You were always a tree.
But I'm on a boat.
And a boat was a tree. At one point, you were a tree.
What the fuck is happening? Freaking out, man.
Freaking out. The ring grants a +1 to attack, roll, and damage for any psychic, as created with the beechwood. Were you trying to insert the stone as well?
Yeah, but I was just gonna have it like just not be all fancy. Just nice little stone on it, just decorative.
Okay. So it just adds a +1 to attack and damage for any psychics.
There you go. You got +1 for all your psychic stuff. That hurts them. Real good.
There's a lot of commotion that you can hear just from inside the boat.
What's happening?
You peer up. Kotak is just leaning over the side, checking on himself, checking out what's going on. Well, you're awake.
Hey,
You see that?
what do I see?
Points. A black centaur.
Oh,
Make a perception check.
I've seen one of those. 2 + 5.
You see one. And then you look further into the city. You actually see 4 in different portions of town. One in the docks, one way over by the Seaman's Journey, one over in the opposite side over by the dockyards, and one way in over by the cloister.
What are they looking for?
Don't know.
Set up positions to try to find something.
It's just been looking.
Look for something. Never seen Centaur.
I've seen them. Not that color.
What, black?
They don't make them black.
I mean, they don't make them black.
They're like horses.
Yeah, but there's black horses.
Not that black. That's like black like me.
That's true.
That's kind of racist.
It's real black. Do you think they're here for something? Do you think we should leave?
Don't know yet.
Either way, I gotta get my my pamphlets out.
Pamphlets.
Yeah, I'm getting spellcasters here to cast levitate ritual. It's happening today, or happening tomorrow.
You're looking into them.
No? Do I need to?
It has emotions to the citizens of the city.
Oh, yeah. You know when I can cast a spell?
Keep a wary eye on your coin.
Yeah. When the boat floats, they will get paid.
That becomes a problem.
Well, I mean, you want to help?
I mean, now you already got me wanting to do your wings.
I mean, but you got a lot more power than I got. You and your brother. But speaking of which, where the hell is your
fuck is
brother? Both of us? What a fucking slave. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, in the tavern. I don't know where the fuck he is. I'll go ahead and get on your wings. It's gonna take some time.
yeah, let's start making papers to get some spellcasters here.
Dragon wings are fucking resilient. It's gonna take me a bit to make them bones.
That's fair. It's gonna take me a while to get them on the boat, so take your time.
That's all I got.
I buy paper galore. And I pay one of the docksmen to hand out paper. Hey, you've ever seen a platinum? Hand these papers out. I'll put this in your mouth.
I mean, you don't gotta do that, but I can definitely.
Just go. Just walk away.
Buying the paper is cheap enough for I'd say a couple bundles, probably a couple silver, of just
Give him a
regular
gold
paper.
to also spread the word.
Okay.
This is what I'm doing. Spread the word.
All right.
I'm pretty sure there's an easier way.
Skyrite.
Yeah, literally.
Are you there telling me this?
No.
Dick.
No.
Some fine paper.
Drakariah could totally do that in words and water.
Can't. I can do tinkering on my paper. Tinkering. So I'm just gonna tinker all of them. Just ding, 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 ding. There you go. Pass them out.
The world's first copy machine.
The dumbest thing. I just degrade certain parts of the paper to make it look black. That's all I'm doing. Time
You
magic.
just burn.
Help me make my boat fly. What the fuck is this guy asking? It pays a platinum? Done. Can you do magic? Show me. Card trick. Fuck off.
Over the next hour, you begin basically photocopying your flyer. Kotak focuses rather intently on one of the wings as it's literally melting away, eating away at itself in reverse. Yeah, it's gonna smell for a while.
Are you like speeding it up?
No, I'm eating it.
Can I like see some sort of temporal destruction? Or temporal...
It's rapid decay. Like how you work with mending, it's just decaying that much faster.
That's what I was like, ugh. Gross.
In that time frame, Drakariah, you eventually make it to the Gilded Coin. And there's still a couple people there. They're at some of the gambling tables, but Selene's still at that long table in the center of the building, still drinking.
Are you trying to test how bottomless your stomach is, or just can't get enough of the flavor?
I can't get drunk, apparently.
Apparently.
This is the weirdest sensation I've ever felt. I cannot get drunk.
Okay.
And I'm apparently insatiable, as he looks at the naked bodies around him.
More bodies.
They keep trying.
Amateurs. she chuckles that.
Just put it in the hall.
Yeah, they all complain that, like... I don't know, so many already.
They all complain what?
Maybe. That was too good.
That was too good?
One of them comes from the brothel. Says that was the best she's had. But he stands up, and there's an odd creak that comes from the chair that he comes off of. Oh, right. That's a thing. There's a tail. Reptilian. Or dragon? Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
When did you sprout a freaking tail?
I don't know. That's new.
It's new.
Well, I mean, it's familiar, but
I mean, it's familiar, but...
not in this body. I mean, how old is it to have a human-like visage and a tail? Miles doesn't have a tail. Does he?
Not to my knowledge.
Now you know what he was born with.
That's his secret.
It's the biggest secret Nick Dick knew.
As you see him scrunch, his brow furrows slightly, and the tail actually retracts. Oh. It's retractable. Well, that's gonna make some fun. What?
Surprised you haven't used it sooner?
I didn't know I had it. At least now I did. And what? You're jealous that you don't have a retractable tail yourself.
No, I love my tail. She stays like.
So you enjoy your fun. Let me have mine. Yeah?
What fun is that? Looks like you're not really satiated. So.
Whatever the fuck I want.
Huh?
Whatever the fuck I want. In
Apparently.
fact, I'm gonna do that. Do whatever the fuck I want. More so, whatever the fuck I want. The brothel's got my interest. He makes way out towards the entrance.
Okay.
There are some eyes that follow him, some with caution, but others with this euphoria of, oh god, he's amazing kind of look on their face.
Yeah, I still don't want him to touch me. Especially now with the. No. Double hands, are you kidding me? Absolutely not.
Not just double, baby.
A couple of the patrons remember you from last night. Oh, hey. I'm surprised you were up and awake.
Yeah.
Mostly everyone was drunk last night.
Oh yeah. No, I'm pretty much drunk everybody else into a stupor too.
Ah, yeah.
My
That's
tolerance is stupid high as well.
Anyway, for some games, or here for some business.
You know, games sound like a great idea.
Excellent. What's got you fancy?
What is there?
Well, there's the Knight's Gambit, as he points over to almost like a roulette-style kind of table. We've got a new game.
Oh, break, I did you some French fries. Shut up.
Speaking of which, time check.
28.
We've only been at it for an hour.
Yeah.
Let's see. We've got the usual battle chess.
You said, what's the new game?
I don't know. It doesn't have a name yet.
What is it?
She could be. You know what? She could be asshole, you know.
She needs to go.
Yeah, she normally doesn't do this unless she actually has to. I don't know, they should be what you're doing anyways. Watch the water, please.
A game brought along by some of the orcs that came through town. Don't know why anyone would do this, considering that we all partied like goddamn animals last time. It's called Troll's Tankard. And the way that it works, you take whatever you're drinking, put it into one tankard in a group of 10 people. And then the players all bid, starting from 5 silver, forever how much they would want to drink from in that central tankard. And anyone can really bid. The bar can, specific patrons can, but the last person to outbid actually pays for the tankard. Bit of a suicide game, if you ask me.
No, that doesn't sound a lot of fun.
That's what I said. It's like a stupid way to burn your money and your liver. Didn't want to go? Yeah, go pee.
Yeah, doesn't it? I know she pooped at home because that's what she did as soon as I let her out. So just had to pee.
Other than that, we still got we got competition chess. Not much. Everyone's still kind of reeling back from all the drinks.
I'll do the roulette. Why not?
All right. You bet however much you want. It basically runs like roulette. I roll, and you need to call even, odd, high or low, or if you want to be a little bit more specific, you can place a specific number or in a specific percentile. May I borrow May I borrow a D100 from you? All my die are over in the box.
1 or 2?
I need a D10 and a D100. There we go.
I bet
Not at all.
20 gold.
Well, big spend this. Alright. In comes the ball. And instead of a normal roulette wheel where the wheel is flat on the table and it spins while the ball goes in the opposite, the whole thing is about 3 times bigger and tilted. And is rapidly spinning one direction while the ball is hurled in the opposite direction. So what you bet? 20 gold on what?
I'm gonna do low even.
Low even. 21.
I didn't get it.
You get half back.
Right.
So you get at least half.
I bet 20 again.
Only a negative 10.
Let me, I need to check this.
Yep, so you bet 20, you only got half back. Coda, get out of there. He's looking for food.
Come here. I told you, on break I will get french fries. Y'all are just... They're in the habit of, like, when I get over here, I always have french fries. Bastards.
Because you trained them.
I know.
Alright, what you betting? What you betting? A couple more people joined in at the table.
High even.
Got 33. Got a 38. Sorry. Got half again.
Half again.
That's another minus 10 for you.
Son of a bitch.
There's a couple of groans. More people start joining into the table.
Another 20.
Everyone's looking at you. What the fuck? They start betting randomly in certain places.
I'm gonna do. Okay, I didn't even. Okay. High, even. Yeah, just high even.
High even? You landed both.
Yay!
You get 10. You keep your 20 and you get 10 back.
Why 10 back?
Sorry, I'm thinking in terms of actual percentage. So you landed in high even. So 20 gold. Okay, so we'll say 40. Doubled your pay.
So I basically just won back the 2 10 golds that I lost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's getting a little bit more into the mood.
40 gold.
Everyone just kind of stops and start betting what they can.
Odd.
Straight odd.
Just straight odd.
71.
Yay!
All right, even payout. You get 40. Everyone moans and groans at the major loss. You get a couple pats on the back. Then you hear footsteps. Not footsteps.
Hoof clops?
Hoof clops. Okay. Ah.
As a centaur joins the table. Again, jet black fur, jet black skin, long braided hair, female. A moon-shaped scar going across their face.
60 gold.
2 platinum.
I'd in what are the percentiles?
Either individual 10 slots or quarters. So 1 to 25, 26 to 50, 51 to 75, 76 to 100 in quadrants.
In between 26 and 50.
Okay, so second quadrant. What was it?
I think I said even.
Even in the second quadrant? As the ball lands in one of the numbers, a clop that comes from the centaur. You only manage to get half at 86.
Aww.
So you only get half of yours back. But the centaur,
60, so that's 30, so minus 30.
but the centaur landed straight on 86. She receives 6 platinum back. She snorts.
I don't know about you, but I'm just doing this for fun. This is not a competition.
Says you.
Bitch.
Okay. I'm gonna go play chess now.
You lose.
No, I just know everybody's gonna follow me. She totally says that completely and quietly, like barely even a whisper underneath her breath as she walks away.
Okay. A little bit of time goes by. Nux, you're able to finish off your pamphlets.
Nice.
You reach out to some of the dock hands, give them a little bit of upfront pay, and ask them to divvy out the flyers.
Yeah, boy.
In record pace, in about 10 minutes, you've got people already coming up to your ship. But it's an odd bag of people.
That's fine. I figured I need to weed them through.
You've got some really old deckhands. You have some guards actually coming from the cloister. You've got random people from the market in the city. No real way to gauge. But they're all. So we get paid. Is that right? We all get paid. Yeah, we get paid. Yeah, we get paid.
You didn't know how to read, did you? You'll get paid tomorrow if you can help cast the
They all
ritual.
toss the flyers and all walk away.
And I pull out a platinum.
Wait, a couple catches and stay put.
Can you do spells?
One of them, one of the deckhands, looks to be a half elf. Kind of looks down at himself and go, "I'm half magic. Does that count?"
I mean, can you cast magic?
He waves his hand. There's a through your hair. Does that count?
We'll see. Come tomorrow. Let's see if we can cast a scroll. If you can come tomorrow, I'll give you a piece of platinum if you can cast the scroll.
I was expecting to pay today, though.
Did it say pay today?
That's what the deckhand said.
Deckhand is not the one paying, is he?
Fucking lippa.
Here, I'll toss him a gold. If you know anyone else that can actually do magic, they'll give you another piece of gold for every person you bring. But they have to actually cast magic.
See, that will make more sense.
There you go. Next person. I'll do the same thing for like the few people that left. Give you a piece of gold for every person that can actually cast magic. There you go.
By this point, Kotok has finished cleaning one of the wings.
Gross.
There's this ill-begotten stench of rot on the deck of the ship now. Won't work. Fuck you, ads.
I heard him start by saying I like, and I for sure thought it was gonna be I like trains.
I like trains.
I like pizza. I'm not gonna lie.
I like trains.
I was planning on getting McDonald's on break.
I'm good.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to go Kansas.
I'm just gonna swig some water.
Yeah, like I would love a Big Mac right now, but as much as I would love one, I don't think I have the stomach
For it?
enough
Yeah.
By this point, Kotok stands up, readjusts himself, begins work on the second wing.
Thank you.
Doesn't give any reply.
It's okay. I go up and I drop off the beer and I walk away. If he drinks it, he drinks, and I've walked away. It doesn't matter at this point. You don't even have to tell me.
The day goes on. You continue gambling.
The rest of the day, I just strip them. I make strips. Then I have a servant, and I start speeding myself up. I hate myself.
Jesus, you're burning through those fucking spell slots.
I'm getting this shit done, okay?
As you're gambling, Drakariah. A couple of, for lack of a better term, prostitutes enter into the gambling hall, as you notice. They saunter their way through, getting some eyes and some hands from the patrons. They pass by you, nothing whatsoever, until they head to one of the gambling tables and start talking with the dealer. Make a perception check if you could.
You not good at perception checks? Chat! No!
No!
I don't perceive shit, okay?
Oh, see, shit!
That was a 5.
You're not really able to. You're more focused in your game than you are with them. Until there's a slam that comes from the table as the dealer actually stands up, rage in his eyes, but the girls are simply smirking. And he clenches his teeth and sits back down and nods his head. They pull out a piece of paper and he signs something as they roll it up and giggle slightly and walk out.
Hey!
Yes?
What? Why is he so pissed off?
None of your business.
Oh, please.
Hey, isn't she? Yes. You know, so they kind of look like twins-ish.
Triplets or twins?
Twins.
How many girls walked in? I thought you said 3.
I did say 3. Triplets, yes.
Triplets!
But they're awfully comfortable with each other. One of the 3 pops her head between their shoulders. Well, if it isn't the Dragon Slayer, My, what are you doing in such a dirty place like this?
I'm just having a little bit of fun. You want to join me?
I'm afraid we're on business.
What kind of business?
Not yours.
Want to make it mine?
Hmm. That depends. Actually, you have sway with the council, don't you?
I wouldn't call it sway, but I know a few of them.
Mama Rada would love to talk with you.
Oh, is that because she's trying to get a seat on the council?
Ah, I see you're quick to the ear of the people.
I hear things.
Maybe you can persuade some of those council members to let us have a seat.
Why does she want a seat so badly?
Help the town.
I think I want to see Mama Rada. Can I follow you, ladies?
Sure. I don't see why not.
All right. I gather up my my wins or losses and walk out. Do I win anything after that?
You get about 250 in gold in wins.
Okay. Thanks for the play. I kiss whoever I was playing and I walk out.
The lizard is a little too a little too bewildered by the triplets. As they were talking, they completely lost track of the fact that you were even there. As you make your way on through town, following the triplets.
Oh, I don't follow. Oh, for story's sake, I like inch my way in between two of the like one and then two, and just like. Do I have to roll a persuasion check?
I'm thinking that. No, because they actually squeeze you in. As you're walking, their hands have a tendency to wander. One seems to be caressing the base of your tail, another seems to be trying to trace your horn. They're getting awfully touchy. Make a wisdom save, please.
Awfully touchy. Make a wisdom save.
I know I didn't say this, but I did still leave my bag of holding most of the money and
No, you
back on the ship. 'Cause
yeah.
I didn't
What
unfreeze
your
that.
the winnings you. How much did you bring with you then?
Just the little coin pouch.
None of your platinum.
Like
Shit.
I had some platinum on me in that coin pouch, but
Okay.
like most of it is back on the ship.
You know that meme where it's like
Yeah.
that's that right there.
Wisdom.
Yep.
Save, right?
Wisdom save.
That's an 11.
Lovely.
That's unfortunate. There's no little baby oozes.
Nope. An ooze is an ooze.
There's a freaking mimic.
As you're walking with the girls and they are no, and their caresses are incredibly intoxifying. You really don't want them to stop. You're listening to whatever they're saying. They're passing through several people. You hear them call out, "Please vote for Mama Rada! Please vote for Mama!" And you're hearing a lot of replies in almost like a bewildered kind of, you got it.
Yeah, you got it.
One of them whispers, "You're gonna vote for Mama, yes?" And you can't help but instinctively say yes.
Sure.
They walk you to the northern section of Northreach, up a couple of levels on the wall, into the brothel. As you step in, oh, this is not going to be the right music.
But I like that music.
I need something a little bit more. No, that's just sad.
So you're not going for sad.
No. Nope, not doing that one. Fuck it. There's an immediate smell of heavy incense and tobacco smoke. There are several hookah lounges.
Ooh, I really probably shouldn't be in here. This is way too burny. But it also makes me want to burn shit.
Now you don't want to do that.
Well, I mean, yes, I do. I really, really, really love burning shit.
Not in this house.
Yeah, see, I really still love burning shit.
Just telling her no only makes her want to go.
Right? Like, would that override my want to burn shit? That wisdom?
Oddly enough,
Fail?
no.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, I see what you said. Listening to them, yes, you do not want to burn things.
Because you're under their spell.
There is a bar on the far side with a pale yellow tiefling pouring drinks. There are several dancers, scantily clothed, both male and female. They continue to walk through everything as the dancers all wave at them in high. They lead you back towards, it looks like an office door. As they knock very delicately, you hear this soft feminine voice coming from the other side. Enter. They open up the door and you see this immaculately dressed female blue tiefling with golden chains adorned horns, a near see-through veneer, with a accentuating bodice, matching thigh boots.
I don't know. Boobs! She straight up says that.
Why, yes.
Goodness gracious, you got some titties. Oh, my bad. Didn't mean to say that out loud. Thought I thought that.
Now I understand where these ladies get it from. Awesome.
Voice.
Yes. My girls do love to entertain. You may leave us. The triplets give a soft nod and a curtsy and leave you back out the door. Please, have a seat.
Okay.
So, I'm guessing with my girls here bringing you in, you have something to offer me?
No, I was just kind of wondering why you were wanting to be on the council.
Well, doesn't any woman deserve to really be on the seat of a high chair?
Oh, like a queen?
In a not so glorious manner, yes.
I kind of figured. High chairs kind of bother me. I like being picked up, yeah, sure, but high chairs, they bother me. You know, like responsibility, that's just not my thing. Even though I'm doing it.
There was a slight head cock. The longer she looks at you, the more it feels like she's just stripping you down and scanning you not scanning, but lack of a better term, almost peering into you. Make a wisdom check real quick.
I can't see underneath the table. That is a no. That is an 8.
You get the feeling you've had this look on you before, but you can't quite place it.
Why are you looking at me like I'm some sort of meal or whatever? Or meal ticket per se? I feel like you're my long lost ancestor Grace. That just doesn't. I don't like that feeling. If you could please stop. Especially since I hated her.
Oh, if only that were true.
If only what were true.
Demons and devils. Such a thing does not work out.
Excuse me?
She blinks in her eyes, which are normal brown, shift to an almost reptile yellow. You've seen me once before, dear. Don't bother running.
I've seen you where?
It has been a while, so it's no surprise you forgot about me.
Straight up shit. Where have I seen this person? I have what the fuck?
Game through it.
Okay.
There's a slight falter in her visage as half of her face fades to reveal Meredith.
I do not remember a Meredith.
She was part of one of the other guilds, right?
Meredith was the succubus helping Kotok back in Hammer.
Oh, we tried to kill her.
No, she helped us actually.
Did she?
Yeah.
Pretty sure we tried to kill her still.
No. She helped us and then her and Kotok disappeared after a
Ayo
fight.
did.
There you go, yeah.
When you first met, back in the high road in the Bloodtooth camp. The next time you saw her was back in Hammer, where she was helping Kotok assemble undead.
That makes sense.
And that was it.
Okay, so she's a
Oh, hi, how's it going? How are
homie.
you?
Hey! Now I understand big titties.
Fine, thank you, as her visage fades back to the tiefling.
So what are you doing here?
What does any woman in power want? To sit above others.
So what?
To sit above others.
Why do you want to sit above others?
It's my right.
Why is it your right?
I should be a queen.
Why?
I love you right now. I love you so much.
By the by, you are afflicted by charm.
No. Not from her, right?
Not from her. It was from the sisters.
Sister.
Okay.
Or it could be by her because you just had me do a wisdom check, but
Yeah, it's more sort of a wisdom save. I was having a wisdom check to make you try and remember what that gaze is from.
wouldn't that be a history?
Ish. History is more hit or miss with world lore rather than memories of particular beings.
Yeah.
Well, when certain plans fall through, as you and your troop has invariably done.
That's what we do.
First ruining the blood camp, then having me aid that detestable lizard spawn of Kotok. He then cast me out, tossed me aside like a used tramp.
Oh, considering that he's actually one of the original 3 dragons.
Oh, is that what he was? No wonder I couldn't get him.
What is he? He's just doomed to repeatedly die. So he doesn't care about anything.
That's like sad existence. Here I thought I had a chance. Oh well, hath no fury, right?
What, hell hath no fear like woman scorned?
Oh, you know the adage.
Yeah.
I figured all women would know that.
Yeah, I know it. Don't necessarily live by it.
Please.
But
You're the embodiment of fire. Anyone pisses you off, you turn them to ash.
I could, yeah.
Me, I just drain their life force to feed me.
Yeah. How does that work? Why do you want to be on the council?
I'm not telling you.
Why not?
Because you'll kill me.
Who said I would kill you? You're probably stronger than me anyways. I'm not looking forward to dying. Thank you very much. I already did that already.
Please, you think I haven't heard of your exploits already?
What exploits?
One after the destruction of Hammer and the dagger. The Soulwood lost its fog. A beam of light came from the forest. A beam of light then later came from Crater Bay. Soon enough, you and your troops show up. And suddenly there's a talk of revitalized water and a dead dragon.
Okay, and?
You honestly don't believe I haven't kept tabs on you.
I don't know. Have you?
Blatantly put.
I mean, are you actually keeping tally of all the things that we do? Like, wow, that's a new kind of stalker, by the way.
It pays to have information.
Really? People pay you to have information?
Your snarky remarks are getting tiresome.
Oh my gosh.
Let's put it this way. You have sway in this town now. Quite a bit of sway, mind you.
Yeah, I guess.
Convince Agnos to let me on the council. Make a wisdom save.
Not better. Probably still doesn't make it. That's a 14.
Maybe. Now we get into this. You feel you can't say no. Not to this woman, not to this mistress. You will convince Agnos and the other members to let me in on the seat. As a reward, I will give you pleasures you will never have again.
I mean, I'd probably have them again, but sure. Like, she literally just thought of Selene. I'm like, huh, I mean, I'd probably have him again, but like, yeah, sure.
Because she shakes his head so goddamn much.
Yeah.
Let me hear, damn it.
They're doing charm person or suggestion?
The charm target obeys the fiend's verbal and telepathic commands.
Ooh, telepathic. She got you on a leash. But as soon as Nihilus around, guess what? Hey, who's in your brain?
Nihilus or Selene, for that matter.
That's true, yes. Slade's probably gonna get pissed too. These are my people? Whose brain is this? Come here.
Like, especially since, like, Selene and Drakariah have had this, like, thing, but not a thing going on.
Now
Some
they're
devious sexual tension.
Now they're both like, we'll both give you pleasures.
Right? He's like,
Loud is
how
about
dare you?
I've heard this
For-
before.
For lack of a better explanation, you cannot go against this woman's commands for the entire day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When I say charm, how do I explain it to where it clicks in your head?
Do the spell. Like, what does it say in this thing?
Well, charm person does not say I can't go.
But it's not
against you.
charm. It's not charm person.
Yeah, so
It's
something
literally
different.
it's literally an
So
ability
just- yeah,
that a
just read-
succubus has.
yeah,
One
just-
humanoid the fiend can see within 30 feet must succeed a DC 15 saving throw or will be magically charmed for the day. The charmed target obeys the fiend's verbal and telepathic commands.
Yeah, you effed. You effed in the B.
Oh yeah, she's like she'll follow her commands. Doesn't but unless she's telepathically telling her to stop doing what she's doing, she's gonna go about her own way.
What you doing? What you doing, weirdo?
Oh, and before you go, no more quips.
What do you mean no more clips?
My friend's really fond of them. Makes him feel like Indiana Jones. Oh, quips. Okay, sorry.
Oh my god, I swear to God, things gonna break.
What do you mean? I'm twice her weight.
He's a good guy. Yeah, you see it right here. You see it.
No go and do not tell anyone. Not even your friends.
What
Understand?
friends?
Exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
Oh, and if you see your human friend Nihilus, give him a slap for me too. Just cause.
A slap? Why? He's so sweet.
Yes.
I just got a weird question.
Mm-hmm.
They're like always telepathically bond.
Yeah, like Nihilus has almost always constantly bonded to me because I'm the only name that I
So-
didn't write in his book.
Well, it's not. He's able to communicate with you telepathically because your name is in the book.
No.
There is
They
a
have
specific.
the-
I know there is a specific a telepathic bond, but he's only able to have that to one person, and I don't remember if he had it on you or somebody else.
It's pretty much
But
always
it's either
me.
me or her at this
Yeah.
point.
He would. I'm assuming he would have switched that from anybody else that left the party
To keep an eye on you.
yeah.
Because I know he's there.
Okay.
And without moving your mind, you hear her voice again. In your mind, like I am.
Okay. Walk out.
As you step out, the world seems different in a way now that there's this heavy bond with Meredith. Almost like in Technicolor, like you've taken one too many hits of acid and the world's just really trippy.
I don't like this.
But it's in a good way. You actually feel happy. You feel chipper.
I don't like this.
Until you hear Selene's voice. Hey! Take a look at this! As he's surrounded again by more naked people. And he seems to have 3 pipes in his hand, smoking all at once.
Hey, let me get some.
Come here then! Come on!
What was rule number 1 again? Alright.
Now, do I recognize as Selene, or do I recognize Selene as Nihilus, by the way?
They look different enough now.
Kind of hard to tell, but a bit of both.
Slap.
Ow!
I don't know why I did that.
What's that for?
I don't know, sexual attention maybe. Stop sleeping around, okay?
Wasn't my fault. Well,
It is your fault. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it very much is my fault, but it's also your fault.
No, it's not.
You're
How
the
can
one
it be my fault?
You wanted to jump my bones first.
Well, somebody was incorporeal at the time.
You also want to jump Niles' bones, I think?
No. No.
Who the fuck's in your head?
What? Somebody's in my head? What?
Dun, dun,
I thought it was just you and Nihilus.
dun, dun, dun,
Here, let me get some.
dun, dun.
Smoke.
There's this curious look on Selene's face, but he goes back to smoking his dual pipes, blowing out these thick white smoke rings that just seem to just go off and don't end.
You're really good at that. How do you do that?
Smoke.
How do you...
Smoke.
How do you...
And grabs your face. Blow when I flex. He clenches your jaw.
Cool.
You've used that mouth before. I know you have.
Well, obviously. For many things. Talking is one of them.
Gross.
It freaks out. No.
I don't particularly like kissing dogs because they whip their own ass.
Well, so do cats.
But I'll kiss their nose. I like their noses.
Oh, yeah? You'll let you go?
But you end up losing track of time as you and Selene end up smoking for a good while. Some of the dancers actually come over to the two of you and sit in between you, pass drinks to you and to him. No, I'm not.
What?
I was gonna make you make a con save to see if you keep drinking, but I'm not gonna push it too far into that. You do have a mission to do.
I do.
Hey,
you want to go follow me? I need to go talk to the council.
I mean, all right.
Yeah, that way we keep this going. It's fun.
It's fine.
Boy,
I'm gonna get fucked up and say something.
this is getting curiouser and curiouser.
What's curiouser and curiouser?
Muff.
What are you not telling me? I thought we were friends.
We are, but you also want me dead.
No, I don't.
I
said
I,
I
I
want
know
you
your
dead.
talks with Ava. Ava wants me dead.
Ava wants you dead. I never said I wanted you dead.
Let's be honest. Everyone wants me dead. Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah. I haven't decided yet.
No one trusts me. I'm amazed you guys still have me around. All right.
Nihilus. That's why.
It's a package deal.
You know, honestly, I've gotten used to the package deal, so it's all good. Let's go.
All right. You step out out of the brothel into the main streets. Make your way towards the cloister, the guards at one of the doors. Step in front of you and stand at attention. You have any business with the councils?
Yeah, I need to speak with them.
Speak with who?
Agnos.
We have an appointment.
Nobody knows me.
Make a persuasion check.
Listen, you bitch, I killed the dragon.
Not 20.
I brought back your water. You're gonna take me to Agnes, so I'm gonna take away your soul.
Oh, come on. I gave the town water. I saved them their water. Come on, let me through.
There's a sudden flash of recollection from the guards. They're actually currently in a meeting, but sure. Sure. Yeah. They turn. They actually open the doors into the cloister, and you see the 6 captains on the main floor talking amongst themselves.
Hey, how's it going?
Agnos perks up. I didn't call for you.
Oh, I know. I came on my own. Oh, and with this guy too, because we were just having some fun along the way.
Hi.
Hello.
The other council members turn. What? Look, miss, we're in the middle of a very important meeting. Unless you have important information, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Is that meaning to like add somebody to the council?
How would you know that?
I just took a wild guess, considering somebody really wants on the council.
Did you count that?
No.
So I was like, that was specific.
What number was it?
I have no idea. That's why I was like, did you count?
The gnome with the back, so you look at you, and they immediately scoff and turn to Agnos. They start to argue amongst themselves about the whole deal. The female half elf walks over. That's a bit of a sensitive nature, miss. With MLA and Dutro gone, but having trouble. We need captains. A brothel mother doesn't exactly suit that.
Well, why not? She just really wants to help the town.
There's a difference between helping the town and helping her own purse.
Isn't it both?
No. There's a certain government working in regards to being on the council.
But don't you guys get paid?
By personal matters and merits and businesses, we personally do not get paid.
Well, she would just keep her businesses and still be on the council.
And see, that would be fine if it wasn't if it was altruistic. We've been hearing disturbing instances of her causing blackmail.
Blackmail? Why would she wouldn't do that? She seems very sweet. Plus boobs.
Plus boobs.
Plus boobs.
Plus boobs.
Plus really big boobs. Really big boobs. And you get to see it all day. You're just chilling in this room with you.
Agnos again. Look, if you don't have important information in regards to this delicate matter, why are you here?
To petition for what's her name to be on the council. She literally forgot at that moment.
Go to St. Meredith and you're like, hi.
Mama.
That big old ma'am.
And
You know, it might help the town be in happier conditions with you because, you know, everybody loves boobs. And she owns the brothel. And, you know, she might be willing to, like, you know, I guess, I don't know, spread the wealth in that sense. And, like, make everybody happy. I mean, like, who doesn't love boobs? Or the other counterpart.
there's a couple nods of agreement.
Well, she's got a point. Boobs are nice.
Mostly from the men.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Agnos
The
remains
women?
silent with it.
Hey, Slane, help me out.
What am I gonna do?
I don't know.
I'm an 8th party in this matter. I don't know anything.
Do some new dragon magic.
Look, what What can you offer to persuade us to let this mama to have a seat? What do you know that she can prove to be of a benefit to the city, aside from being the owner of a brothel?
What do I know?
Like, honestly, I'm just... Well, Meredith can be in her head.
Make something up.
Make something up.
She can give food to everybody.
Good. Start. That's a good start. Go further.
Meaning like she could help feed the homeless and those in need, and because we did recently, you guys did just recently have a water shortage. She can help keep that shortage, or not shortage, but keep that water flow coming without it stopping.
Bring it to deception check.
Nope. Deception?
Deception.
That's a 14.
There's a couple of nods coming from just two of the captains. The others are still a little on the fence. Okay, that sounds like any kind of emergency situation that we could use, that we can work with. What benefit to the council is she?
She's very, 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 extremely, tremendously, astronomically persuasive.
They look questioning. How does that work exactly?
Meaning she should persuade the town to stay calm in needs of turmoil. She can persuade outsiders to not wreak havoc along the town.
Can I make a suggestion to not go that way? Because this sounds like blackmail.
She literally just spewing out of her ass right now. Like,
she's lying through her teeth.
That's fair. It's like when she's very, very persuasive, and they're like, what?
persuasive. Yeah.
Make a persuasion check.
You gotta be very, very, very persuasive.
Oh, that was persuasion. That's a 19.
Off of a single digit. There's a couple more nods. Agnos still looking at you with a mix of concern and question.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Last question then. Are the rumors true that this Miss Rada has been extorting and blackmailing certain denizens of the city?
Oh, I absolutely don't know.
Does she have something over you?
Wait, okay, what did she tell me I can't say?
You cannot say anything about her, about anything she's just done, who she really is, and she wants you to literally persuade the other captains to let her on board, by any means necessary.
She didn't say anything in regards to that. She said she would give me a euphoric time that I would never have again.
So she bribed you.
Well, why not? I mean, she probably is right.
Gotcha, well,
Well, I didn't assign a bribery to that. They start bickering amongst themselves. You hear Meredith in your head. They just need one more push to let me in.
I'm tired.
Make it a good one.
I'm tired. I ain't saying this out loud.
They look at you. Oh, she's been smoking since the sun rose, so don't mind her.
Slain, help me out.
Why? I want to see where this goes.
See what goes.
There's a smirk on his face. Chaos.
Slain. She's got nothing. Her brain is dead at this point.
Her brain or your brain?
Both.
They're still chatting amongst themselves for a few more minutes.
She's got money. And riches and wealth that she can spread to the community.
Hey, deception check.
That's a 22.
Oop.
Don't go. I think you'd spill a lot of it.
There's a few murmurs. A few more murmurs.
Get on!
For Agnos. Fine. Write up the document that Mama Rada is now a part of the Council of Seven by mandatory election. Gee, can't believe we're doing this. Adding a non-captain to the circle.
Hey, why does it have to be a captain?
Because a captain has respect from the city. Respect from the deck. Respect from the deck hands, from the dock, from the workers. All those who set sail and all those who sail on a ship.
Ooh.
What used to be 8 captains, had the respect and decorum of what a captain is and what a captain should be.
What is a captain? What should a captain be?
Forward thinking, proactive, and have a proper dedication to their crew that transcends to the city of Northreach itself.
I mean, if you think about it, that's Mama Rada. She just doesn't have the captain title.
Like I said,
I mean, if you think about it, anybody could really be a captain. You just gotta choose the best peoples to be a captain.
that's exactly what we're trying to do. But it seems we're now changing things.
Hey, you said forward thinking.
Thank you for your input, miss.
You're welcome. And I trot out. Come on, Slane. Drag him by the shirt.
You still got that eerie grin.
What's with the grin?
You know why.
No, I don't.
We're gonna do anything about it. You're stuck.
We're gonna take for a short break. Yeah, stretch my legs a little bit. But we should be back in a little bit. So stay tuned, folks. We'll see you And we're back. Nodo had to go home. He
Wait.
was not feeling too chipper. What's up?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
No, what? When you say hold on, what?
I didn't say hold on.
What did you say?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
So, we get back to Drakariah. You had just left the cloister, and we will see where this will lead us, as you have now convinced the council to let Mama Rada have a seat in the council. For Nux, you are busy whittling away on bones to try and do what you can. Kotak is slowly, but doing so, degrading the wings, turning him to clean bone. The majority of the day goes by. You do not receive another command from Meredith and are left to your own devices. Until about nightfall. As you wander through the city, doing whatever it is you wish, Meredith speaks into your mind. Thank you for your assistance. Now, please be so kind as to forget this ever happened. And then the past several hours fade from your memory. The last thing you remember, you were in the gambling hall. You were playing chess. That's the last thing you remember. You're currently standing within the lower market. It's almost dusk. Nux, the wings are clean. Kotak has taken the initiative to start binding rope and cloth to the outlying flays.
Do I get outside and see that?
Yeah.
Oh, you started lacing them already?
Yeah. Call me proactive.
Thank you. I guess we can start I can hold my project here for a second, and we can start mounting them when you're ready.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
He grabs hold of one of the wings and just lifts it, the whole thing above his head.
Wow, that's gonna be a lot easier than I thought.
And I don't even need magic to do this.
Must be nice. I got this thing. Tink tink. I also use my servant to like help. And yeah, just for right now, mounting, and we will go. I'll get into the mechanics of tilting and.
Yeah, that'll be more rope and pulley control.
Yeah. As of right now, I just kind of go into the water, get a bar, just kind of support it, and then mount them on. So right now it's just kind of mounted.
Okay. Make a dex check, please.
Deck check. 15 plus.
Alright.
3. 18.
You get the feeling that these should be pretty secure.
Good enough.
Yeah, so long as they don't take any immediate damage or any frontal attacks or excessive contortion, they should be fine.
While we work, I'll just kind of ask a Kotak a random question, name the best part of each life.
Food.
Out of all of them?
Food always changes.
Yeah.
Culture changes. I die. I wake up. another time. It's another life. New people, new flavors.
Thank you very much. You must be an incredible cook then.
I fucking hate cooking.
Of course you do.
Everything tastes like ash.
What?
Everything tastes like ash.
You burn it too much.
That's why I never cook. If I ever try and cook, if I ever do, I can't do anything with it.
You should try Emma's cooking. No, hers was terrible.
It's not the.
Blonde, big wings, hello.
Yes, she really tried to be my friend.
She tries to be everyone's friend. Well, most everyone's.
Doesn't work out too well for it, does it?
No. Not
Sad.
a good tactic to have.
Oh, really?
Especially in this world. This world's fucked.
It's not all bad. I mean, it could be a lot worse.
Could be a lot better.
Everything could be better.
Oh,
That's
that's what we're trying to do.
I mean, the worst is everyone's undead. That's a good and bad comparison, though, isn't it?
Yes. So they won't have control over that of themselves then?
Well, it would. But they're just undead. Don't feel hungry, don't feel thirsty, don't need to breathe.
Then do they ever move on?
They just move.
Yeah, that sounds awful.
Yeah. But you don't have to worry about the other person stabbing you in the back, stealing from you.
Because, I mean, stealing from you, yeah. Stabbing in the back, oh well.
I mean, the worst you expect is you get eaten by your friend. But then, you also eat your friend.
Hot. Gross.
Well worked.
And that's the word you want?
Best option. Because all the other options require hard work.
You're not a fan of the hard work, I can tell.
It took me 20 years to try and amass what I did. And you snuffed it in one day.
Look at what we can do in one day. And with us, imagine what we can get done.
Requires a lot more work than I like.
But imagine what we can get done together. Do you want an undead army?
I had.
Do you want another?
Nah. Feels like you were gonna get in my way. What's the point?
I might find a present for you here and there.
Start collecting every bone.
Here, I got you a bag. What is it? Ah! Just make things out of it.
Fucking
Have fun.
bones.
Just a bucket of bones.
Invert bag of holding nothing but ribs.
Yep. What did you do? Don't ask.
You go for about another hour or so as the sun finally sets. The aviators, I guess we can call them that. I don't even know what they're actually properly called.
Wings.
They're not even wings. They control like the direction, the yay and yaw. They're like the tail wings on a plane.
This is true. They do have.
They
technical
just
names.
alter your pitch.
I don't know the technical names, even though I should. That would be a very
But you managed to affix them. Nihilus has gone to try and find more arcane knowledge within the city, or what there is. Eventually, Drakariah and Selene arrive back at the boat just a little after dusk. Drakariah looks a little bewildered.
What happened to you two?
But you want to know.
I can't remember what I did today.
So did you guys do drugs?
She certainly feels like it.
I don't know. Last thing I remember, I was in the gambling hall.
Nah, let's pick her brain.
Yeah, she can't remember. There's nothing there.
Slan, what did you guys do?
What I did was I fucked and I smoked. Then she went to the council and requested this Mama Rada person to have a seat.
So you don't remember requesting Mama Rava?
I went to the council?
That's what you just said.
This is amazing. This is the best conversation I've ever had all day.
Slane? So you know something we don't.
Oh, I do.
Why
Don't go to
can't-
the brothel.
What brothel?
Oh, that's right. Ava never said anything. Do you remember a woman by the name? Not a woman. What was it? Succubus. By the name of Meredith.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's what. Yeah?
I'm pretty sure you would. You were in Hammer. Ayo never went to Hammer.
Oh, was she in Hammer?
Yeah.
Oh.
She and Kotak were working together.
Oh shit, yeah. Oh, that's Succubus?
Yeah. Let's put it this way. There's a succubus on the council now.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Drakariah, did you just get a Succubus appointed to the council?
I don't remember anything.
Pretty sure she. Were you there? Were you watching her do this?
I was there for the council. I wasn't there for the other bit. I just managed to probe her mind, and yeah, I found it out.
And you just watched?
Yep.
Great. Thank you, Slane. You help.
Hey, that's what I do.
That's not helping.
So, what do we
Brother,
do about
you're an
this?
asshole. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna punch you one day.
Succubus.
You can try.
He's corporeal now.
I can see that. Doesn't mean it's a good idea. Oh, so you actually see that now, huh?
You want to grab my heart. What do you want me to do?
Nothing.
Of course, it's like, what? They touch you, fuck me up. Good. Fuck that. Succubus. No, succubus. Nihilus, what do we do? Drakariah, what do we do? What the fuck is Birdman?
I don't know. I can't remember anything.
What's up, bitch?
Are you passed out there?
Nope. Not yet.
There's a succubus on the council.
That problem?
Is that a problem? Is she friends with us? Kotak.
Meredith?
We
She wants to be worshipped.
on the council?
And that's honestly not a bad thing.
But
Is what I'm assuming.
Council of 8? Wouldn't she just want to rule? This council is like meant for negotiations. Why doesn't she go somewhere where she can rule?
That would be the Nine Hells, and that's a tricky thing. That's a tricky place.
So she just wants to go to the Nine Hells, but you just kill her. Win-win? Kotak? Yeah, how this works?
Technically, fiends die and they go right back to the Nine Hells. They don't exactly die.
So, we hunt Succubus?
Be a little more tactful than that. Honestly, I say wait.
Wait for what?
We don't know her. We don't know her intentions.
I see we got two options. We wait, find out intentions, or covert op shit tonight. Go to brothel, find Baba Mama. Mama Yaba. Mama, fuck, I don't, Mama something. Find that Mama, and we end at Mama. No more Mama. Mama.
Not the mama.
Knock the Mama.
Oh my gosh.
I heard that fart. It's like
It's like an 18-wheeler.
yeah, it is. You little s'more.
Well, what are our options then.
Can I
Wait
get
and
my
see her
memory back,
kill
please?
her. Now let's work on that.
I wasn't there.
Slain.
You said you didn't want me touching you no more. Or ever, in that fact. So, afraid you're shit out of luck.
I never said ever.
Oh, so you're okay with me touching me now?
Yeah, just don't split into two people. That's just weird.
Oh, you mean this one?
See, stop it! You gross me out.
It's just all me.
It's all me, baby. Do you want some of this?
Alright. Stand still. Selene saunters over to you.
Torch
Now you're gonna feel a slight pinch as he burrows his fingers into the sides of your head.
Oh, that's not okay. He's doing to your brain what he did to my heart.
It feels like someone is taking small round rocks and just pushing into the sides of your temples. As he's digging in, you feel like your brain and your skull is about to split. Your little brain feels like it's on fire. Just hang on just a second as he's sliding his hands through your head. It's very, very displeasing sensation. He goes, there it is. Oh. Curious. Another time.
What?
No, don't mind me.
No, what? Slain.
You are the mother, yeah?
Huh?
You're the mother.
Yeah. Supposedly, I guess. I don't know. I can't remember.
So a bit of a bitch. So I'm gonna leave that locked away. Okay.
Okay. No. Put it back. She already forgot something.
He pulls his hands out. There's a tremendous relief of pressure. As you remember the majority of today's events.
Oh, yeah. Boobs. I remembered the boobs.
Boobs.
Yeah.
Boobs?
Boobs. This woman had a lot of boobage.
Mama Booby. Mama Boo Boo.
Yeah, she should change her name to Mama Booby. It's like boobs. Big booba lady. Yep.
Big boo boo.
Big boo-boo.
Big booby lady. So are we gonna let Big Booby Lady do what she wants? Are we gonna let, go attack Big Booby Lady? What are we doing? I do not hear consensus. What do you want to do? She did charm you. She did manipulate you.
Yeah, no idea why she wants to be on the council though.
I guess it's your call. She messed with your brain.
I don't
You make the
really
decision.
care.
That's a terrible answer.
What? I don't.
So it sounds like we wait?
Sure.
We wait.
Okay.
We have to be here for several days anyways. You're still trying to fix the boat.
The boat's going to fly, okay? I promise. You see this? Oh, look what Contact did! I'm like,
You see that there are now dragon bone wings on the stern of the boat. I could think in nautical terms. Port starboard, stern, bow ship.
what is it called when you take double damage against fire?
Vulnerability. You making yourself vulnerable to fire?
I feel like it's appropriate because I feel like it could be attached strong, and I feel like when I go to fire, I'd be like,
Could be an armor of vulnerability where you gain resistance to acid and lightning, but you take double damage from all fire sources. Which sucks because your major caster is a fire user.
So now she scares the shit out of me.
Can you hand me my jelly beans?
Kelly Bobby. Yeah, so guess we wait. I can't wait to see what this mama person does. This is gonna be interesting. Celine's all chipper with himself.
Hey, she promised me a euphoric time. She never gave it. Rude.
She writes your memory. I feel like
That's not euphoric.
I mean, to some people it is. So, we're just chilling?
Sure.
Word. We'll go make a pot full of something.
Yeah. Here, use this. Toss you this handy spice pouch.
What I was looking for. Oh! Can I have one of the blocks of blood?
That was left back in the cave. What are you talking about?
I have to put it in one of the bags.
No. But on top of that, it was just frozen. It wasn't like a permanent block of blood. So that means like it's now. It probably leaked into the water.
No, we moved it.
We moved it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember moving, and I thought we put it in one of the bags. What happened? Did we not empty it out of one of the bags?
Well, if we put it in one of the bags, it's melted by now. So check the bag, and maybe I can reshape it to a block of frozen blood.
Well, we need to check whose bag it was, because it could be any one of the 3 bags! Fuck, I like go to my room, and I'm like, fucking shit, I really hope it's not my bag. Really hope it's not my bag.
You open your bag. It smells of blood.
You just hear a very loud little French scream.
I go down to my room. I shape water on the melted water that's in my room back into my decanter. I go over to your room, like, so I'm assuming I was in yours?
Just like turn and just like you like see the stench coming out.
Shape water.
I have like a metal box with like a black liner, and I'm like with like white flat sticks. I'm like, put it in there. Thanks.
It is very congealed.
Gross. Okay.
You're the one who wanted it.
Unseen servant.
Why did you want it in the first place?
I'm going to boil the bones.
This sounds like a horrible experiment.
No. See, listen. I'm going to add the scales back in. I'm going to put some metal shavings back in,
Okay,
and then
have black every single time.
my father. Do you see these orbs?
Oh, those things, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to apply them with these weird woods that I like when I play this. These woods that also conduct it, and like I touch it. See, look. So I'm going to cook it in this pot, and I'm also going to put in my armor and my boots of haste, and yeah, once it all comes out and it's all done, I'm going to forge it into a new armor. Kotak, what you think?
Sounds like a horrible soup.
Thanks for your advice.
What's with the blood?
The blood's from the dragon, and the blood actually contains iron, so it should be a better conductor for the actual experiment. I'm going to still add a little bit of water and some of the bone marrow.
Okay, have fun.
Thanks.
I'm gonna pass out. That really hurts, like.
I'm gonna lock this up as soon as I get this ready.
Hey, I helped you just like I helped him. I could leave all of you to just fuck off. But I actually want you to succeed. So, here I am.
Thanks.
Chaos is as chaos is. It's not the good and the bad.
I guess.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sure.
But that still hurt.
Yeah, healing hurts.
Doesn't normally.
Getting over trauma hurts.
That's true. And you know the one thing that chaos can never touch? Time.
Chaos erodes time.
That's true, but it still keeps on ticking. And that's the only thing that will heal that trauma. And wounds?
You know what suffices everything? Death.
Don't want to agree, but he has a point.
He's out of line, but he's got a point.
It's not a lie, but he has a point. Why is everyone in my room?
ran off.
I'll go to my room.
Bye. You guys want to help me shave down some dragon scales?
Got nothing better to do.
Nice. Party. Just two elder dragons just grinding some scales. I'm just like, so, how was your childhood?
I don't know. How was your parenthood?
Rough. I have 2 children. What do you think?
Must be nice.
I guess. One of them was too smart for her own good.
Yeah, it sounds like me. I was putting a fucking book in the abyss for 3 centuries. I was forced to walk the earth for 3 centuries.
I don't know which one was worse.
None.
I was in a plane of order for an unknown time. And it came out 500 years later.
It's still you. You haven't died yet.
Contact, you're still you and you already died.
Yeah, that's how I was when I first died.
But the experience was different.
I don't remember.
Can you, like, pass that off to someone else?
No.
You're like the aardvark of death, right? Or the patron of death? Or
I'm no dog.
avatar of death. That's what I was thinking. Aardvark.
Gone from a turtle to a dog now, have you?
I've been like, I'm still drinking. I'm like, fuck it.
You shut up. No. No, the 3 of us represent something in particular. Yeah, he's the avatar of death, but literally death personified. He keeps dying and brings death with him.
But doesn't that mean someone else could be that avatar?
No, he unfortunately was cursed with it.
Oh, serious.
What do you think the gods are?
Ah, so you need god power to curse it.
Wait till you see your sister. Poor girl.
My sister or her sister?
Our sister.
Ah.
Celestina.
Ah. Yeah, I don't feel like we're gonna be fond of her.
Depends on your viewpoint. She'll do anything Mo asks. Anything.
Why?
Devotion.
I mean,
Each of us have a certain personification. I'm a personification of absolute chaos and freedom. Kotok is... Well, sorry. Kotok Klan. I've given up that name. Is the personification of inhumans. What's the most adhere thing? Death. And she is pure devotion.
okay, but devotion can also be manipulated.
That it can. That it can.
And now that, does she, you think she still talks no more?
Probably. Has some way. Otherwise she wouldn't have stayed in the forest for so long.
So, do we need her on our side?
Probably a good idea.
How are we gonna do that then? She's gonna be real pissed off when we find out that we're also against more. We can definitely use her to help seal Bannon, but
She's gonna be pissed when I come back.
which one's saying that? Slane?
Slime.
Why? Oh, didn't she help seal you?
She's never really liked me to begin with. See, I always hated our fathers. Creators, if you want to be specific. Bunch of codswell. Really, I was completely okay with neither of them ever being in the picture, but she was completely devout to Mo. Her father. She loved calling him that. Remember once, she called him Papa once. Really got into my scales. Regardless of, if we can find some way of persuading Celestina to not only give her what she's hidden, but to also join us, we might be able to actually get a leg up on everything.
Okay.
That's if she actually joins us. Now, Don't be a negative Naka. Who am I? Oh, right.
Can you guys like combine into like one person?
Gross.
I mean, like all three of you.
No.
No. Just wondering if you guys came from something. You guys said you were created.
Yeah.
Created from something. I still don't believe gods have that power.
They do.
Even when Moa and Bannon walked the earth, they didn't present it. They didn't necessarily show that they could just make things exist. And I do believe some gods can do that, but I don't know about Moa and Bannon. I think they got their power from something else. I don't know if they create us. I think they are just maybe minor gods.
Whatever the case is, we've been around for centuries, millennia, really, and they've been around for longer than that. Now, if a god can't do that, what can?
A couple different things I can think of.
If you tell me that there's a higher god, I would love to hear an explanation.
No, but there's a thing called Lich.
A lich is just a person that achieved immortality via necromancy.
But if they exist out of time and space as well too, they're basically a god. They
A
don't
lich
magic
doesn't
from
exist
different
out of
eras.
time.
I
A
mean,
lich escaped time, but they still abide by it.
what if they just took the time to find out how to get out of it then?
Why would they take the time to get out of it when they took the time to get into it to begin with?
They were born into it, I guess.
They're not born to be a lich.
No, all I'm saying is, nonetheless, a lich could, from the background, portray a god.
Well, that's the power of all beings, really. They want to be gods because they desire power over others.
I guess, but I guess not all people. Do you think gods are born then?
It's a good question.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. If they have the straight power of creation, then they either are the beginning and will be the end, or something else is above them. And I don't think there is a beginning and the end.
I'll have to mull that over. That's a very good thought. I've never actually thought about that.
I think about time a lot.
Not so much time. I've exceeded time.
That's where these questions come from. Time.
No. Those kinds of questions come from curiosity and an innate desire to understand what you don't understand. And if, like I said, the gods created everything that we see, the planet and the stars, then what created them? Unless if they've already been here for who knows how long. Only they could know.
But even then, I mean,
And
there wouldn't be two.
And even at that point, would anything else really matter? If they've been around for eons, centuries to them is a blink of an eye, while us, it's a lifetime.
That's true, but it's all in the perspective of what matters. In the eyes of an ant, we could be gods.
Well, yes, because we can crush them.
Well, exactly, and they can crush us. So maybe they're just ants to something else, or maybe at some point that ends.
Guess we'll see that when we come to it, huh?
I just don't find them being the end point when they're two brothers. I think there either has to be one, because infinite means one, but I think they were created. They're the opposites. They're law and order. They're chaos and position. I think someone put them in place.
Well, when I'm torturing them before I kill them, I'll see if I can find some answers.
Just be warned. When you kill the children of beings, they get very upset. And if we're saying
I've torn their plans apart. I think I can sustain that.
Yeah, but we're also talking about something that's above them. And if we're just saying Moa and Bannon were the ants.
Maybe they don't care.
Good point.
Through the looking glass, as it were.
I guess we'll find out.
What a funny way would it be that stick in the mud mechanics?
What about mechanics?
Well, it's just a funny thought. What if he created the one being?
Mechanus is the controller of time, though. It's not like he started time.
Mechanus is more of the ruler of order, which follows into suit of balance.
In a sense. But
So then, well, maybe he created them as a way to create balance, as one being creates another, and then watches his creations create other creations, simply as a show of force to say, "Hey, look what I made." But then he's his own plane, after all.
I didn't realize how late it's getting.
Yep.
It's 10:30. We're having a good talk soon.
But the night goes on as you and your dragon compatriots
Yeah,
are
good.
slowly shaving away at dragon bones in an attempt to make your newfound armor. I need you to make a intelligence check with advantage.
13 and a 9. Plus 4 is going to be 17 is the highest.
As your makeshift cauldron bubbles away, the two high dragons chat amongst themselves in Draconic.
Bastards. So what they can do now?
But you eventually come to a lull and sleep.
I guess they don't sleep.
Who knows?
I guess I've never seen them sleep, yeah.
Next morning comes as the sun peers in through the portcullises of the boat, peering into your room. It's very weird. Your makeshift cauldron is gone. It's been folded and put away. But what stands in its place is this bizarre blend of blue, black, green, and deep shades of purple, amalgamation of rat colors and what looks like leather.
I'll write down these colors so I can. Blue, black, green, purple. Okay.
And it looks like the bindings of like a mummy.
Okay.
But there are stripes, inlays of metal going out to the gauntlets, streaking down towards the legs that are tapered off out by the ankles. At the very top, the helm, which is offset, appears to be actually have a slidable front face. And it's giving off this low bashful hum.
Why the hell did it do this? Did they do this last night?
Your two friends are not in your room.
Yeah, I'm like, did they do this last night? Has it been a day? Like, did I sleep for a week? What the fuck just happened? I go up and I'm like, I go to touch it like in a rub.
There's a slight static charge and almost like a caustic burn as you rub it, but it's elastic. It has like give, but keeps its shape. It's also very adhesive to your fingers as you try and pull away. It like drags with your finger, but it lets go.
Ah. It's like it's alive. Okay. Do I like kind of like walk away and ask him about it, but I kind of just calm down.
Your choice.
I'll swim in it.
As you start donning the pieces of this bizarre armor, you feel that it's slightly loose. Until you feel it suction itself to your skin, and there's that familiar static caustic burn. It's gripping, and it does not want to come off.
Fuck! What's happening? Like freaking out, like rolling down on the ground. Get off!
As the armor fits itself, your currently missing arm slides in place as it rotates its wrist and follows your phantom hand movements. The helmet crawls up the very back of the armor, fits itself onto your head.
Goodness gracious, this is like taking over my body too. I feel like I'd be slightly terrified at this moment.
You start feeling like you're being watched. Like there's eyes just barely outside of your peripheral staring at you. But you can't quite get it. There's this eerie feeling crawling up the back of your spine. Like something icy and sharp is just slowly dragging itself up your back.
I like... make an echo in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
and then like where it's facing towards me, and then I switch places.
Okay. As you pop your echo out, you get a good look at the armor. It's bizarre to look at now that you actually see what you're wearing. You don't know whether it's your echo or it's you, but it looks like the armor is actually moving, like sunlight bouncing off of oil.
Ah.
You raise up your hand, your echo does. It's moving almost like slow water, just moving along the bindings.
Is this thing alive?
Your echo nods.
Oh, holy shit! Okay, we're ending it right there. Legit just was like, what the fuck? They got me. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's okay. That was... I'm now terrifying to my core. I scared myself, and I'm like, what am I? Is this thing alive?
Oh god!
What the fuck? Wow. He just actually, like, I don't get
Legit
terrified
scares
off it.
you.
He legit got, like, my heart racing a little bit. I was not expecting that answer, just straight, like, that. That was... okay.
You wanted some.
That was
You
good job.
wanted something. I
was-
gave you something. You.
Kotak now officially has scared the shit out of me. I'm like, what did you do? What did both of you do?
And with that, we're gonna end it there, folks. I finally got you freaked the fuck out.
Yeah, that was...
Nearly 2 years, and I finally freaked him out.
Yeah, goodness, I feel it. My heart is actually racing.
You have.
Oh, shit!
You have partially sentient bio armor now.
From, like, the dead?
You essentially infused dragon blood, dragon bone, dragon scales, and dragon shards, which
Sounds
contains
good.
all the essence of dragons, aside from the brain and their soul.
And then 2 ancient dragons working on it, and it's like, I didn't think about it.
Yep.
I'm, like, connected to I'm now, like, permanently connected to them. I'm fucked.
You now have permanent. It's not living.
Yes.
but it's not dead.
What does it mean?
It's not undead,
Yeah,
but
like,
it's not living.
it's something like
it's like
undead?
the best thing that I can compare it to is like an amoeba.
Oh.
It's a thing that's living, but it has no cognitive thought. But it's still a living thing.
Damn. Okay. Minus add or do anything else to that. The
So-
pluses are just from the items that I just added to it, so we can minus or add whatever. So like the speed are from the boots of haste, but I'm not getting anything else from that. The AC is from the haste, the ring, or the robe, cloak, and the stone. The saves are from the stone and from the woods. The spell DC is from the woods. And then the resistance is obviously from bones and woods. And the disadvantages,
To all fire.
yep. Disadvantage to fire saves, and then I just take double damage.
Yep.
So if I ever meet a red dragon, I'm basically like,
You're fucked. God, do
This is-
some out.
not in this fight. Thanks, guys. It's the one-
anything fire related. It's like
It's the one time
so
where I'm
it's the opposite of evasion.
yeah.
Where instead of if you fail you take half, you succeed you take none. You succeed, you take
full.
You succeed, you take full. You fail, you take double.
Anything fired, I want to run away from. It's gonna be very interesting.
So that means that your basic best friend, well, ish, your protege, is now your worst enemy.
I wonder how I'm gonna like my like the suit feels when I'm next to her, and how like it's gonna make me be like, "What are you doing? Stop!"
You essentially turned everything of a dragon into rubber. That's not a good thing. Rubber is very susceptible to all manner of heat.
Yeah, does great with electricity and acid. Not technically acid though, but
It functions great. It functions great against lightning, and it is base enough to handle most caustic compounds.
Yeah.
So, which is why you're resistant to
that
lightning,
makes all sense.
lightning, and acid.
Fire
However,
fucks me.
fire just melts it.
Fire fucks me.
Like if you ever put a tire over a fire, it just doesn't last. Yeah. Let's see. 2 to AC.
And you can add another negative if you'd like.
I'm working
That's what I'm saying.
on that.
Yeah, it's like do whatever you need.
I got it. Not only do you have disadvantage against all fire, you have fear against fire. So you see fire, you are immediately affected by fear, and you have to make a wisdom save. I'll make that DC.
DC be low. I do have a straight plus 0.
I know.
Okay.
And it's
I just don't always want to be running from her, and that's going to get very tiresome, and that's the only reason I just wanted to say that. Like, make the DC bigger on big flames, that's fine, but, like, around her, can we at least make it moderate where I'm like, okay.
like her spark.
Yeah.
It's like, can you not do that?
Yeah.
Or like bonfire. It's like you want to stay 15 feet away from a
Yep.
bonfire at all times.
I'm now like, okay.
You have an
control.
you have an aversion to fire with this suit.
That's funny.
But when it comes to anything big, like if she were to drop Vitriolic Sphere as a fire, you're like, oh god.
Wow, okay, yeah. I'm down for that.
Or if anything fireball related.
So I don't have, so I think it, 12 to 14.
I was thinking about like 14.
14? Because 14 makes it hard and I need to roll, so that's what I'm saying, like I have to roll 14 or higher. So I have
It's a little less than 3/4.
So 30% chance of passing it.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
So think of it like as with armor class, as an example. If I were to make things difficult,
Yep, exactly.
you
yeah.
guys have such a high attack bonus.
This just
I need to
actually
have
gives
anything. I need to have anything be at least 26 or higher to make it challenging and not be hit.
Exactly. Yeah.
That means you need to roll 3/4 better, or at least a natural 20 in order to hit.
Okay. So yeah, big flames, fear DC 14. Big fire, big fear.
There was a thing like that in Pathfinder.
Pathfinder's a lot more expensive.
Yeah, Pathfinder, you actually had like an actual
Disadvantage,
drawback
yeah.
of
That's why
aversion to fire.
I really do like Pathfinder. I'm not saying that I have nothing against D&D, but Pathfinder just like
It has so
you
much more.
started with a fee, you started with a disadvantage, you had like character traits.
It was definitely more bent on the idea of create what you can.
Yeah, but I mean even the character traits were like gain a plus to persuasion, you know? So like even like the character traits like helped made your character not only like in game but mechanically.
Yeah, this is essentially I need to come up with- what do you call liquid dragon? I got it.
It's like a random liquid name. I don't even need to ask. Alright, I'm
There
gonna
you go.
erase the top part.
The Dracovic suit.
Yeah.
It's not even a suit. It's not even armor. It's just a suit of dragon.
That means Slane or Kotak have to say that. Can I get the pencil back?
No.
Let's do that.
Yeah, that was your pencil.
There's me on the pencil. I do want to keep my goggles of Devastator. That does not require attunement, so I don't care if I have to like install that over the mask and put it under. Keep that shit.
Yeah, the helm is the tricky bit
Yeah.
because it just slides up, but it doesn't slide like metal. It slides like just.
Yeah.
I'm personifying a lot of venom into this. I just realized.
And the fear of fire. Holy crap! Yeah,
it
this
functions
is
a
of
lot
Venom.
like.
I'm
Venom.
100% fine because I love Venom, and I'm about to go see that movie in a week. So, love Venom.
There was another thing I thought about doing. I was like, nah, it's just too cool. Vulnerability to thunder.
Oh, that would suck.
Because your fists are giving thunder, but that means like every time you hit, it's like.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that would suck. This is cool though. The fear to fire is funny.
Adds more character to it.
It does, yeah.
So with that, folks, we'll see you all next week. Actually, no.
No, I'm gonna be out. Yeah.
You're gonna be gone, and I won't be 100% sure if Noto and David are gonna be here. So we will be back here. I want to say the 18th, the third week of October. Hopefully, everything will calm down a little bit with all of our work, with all of our personal things going on. But we hope to see you all there. Thank you for coming. We'll see you all then. So keep the 20 warm, folks.